Hello, this is State Representative Skyler Rude. I just wanted to give you a quick legislative update. We just passed the House of Origin cutoff, which means that policy bills that have not left the House of Representatives are typically dead. The good news is the 3 bills that I introduced this year have all been voted out of the House. And so I just want to give you a quick summary of each of those 3 bills. The first one is House Bill 2259, which relates to background checks in the K-12 system. There was a loophole that allowed some individuals to work with children and individuals with developmental disabilities in K-12 without undergoing a background check. So we're closing that loophole because the safety of our children is absolutely critical. The second bill is 2419, which is related to the Death with Dignity Act. I've talked a lot about this bill. It's one of my priorities this year. What I learned over interim is that the current Death with Dignity Act, which was adopted by the voters 10 years ago by initiative, actually with 58% of the vote, including support from R-Walla Walla County and Columbia County, isn't quite working the way that it was intended. So my bill is just a study. It gathers data on what the barriers are that exist to individuals that would like to use the act. Some of those that have already been identified are the high cost of prescriptions that can amount to $5,000 for an individual, lack of compounding pharmacies, hospital regulations that prohibit their physicians from participating. So I just want to take a good look at the law and see how we can address some of those barriers. Next year we'll have, assuming that bill passes the Senate, we'll have a report on those barriers so that we can address them next year. The third and final bill is 2762, which is designed to support our Department of Corrections workers, specifically their mental health. What we know is that the rates of PTSD for corrections is 10 times higher than that of the general public. Rates of suicide, depression, and even divorce are higher for them because of the really challenging situations that they face on the job. So the bill that I sponsored brings testimonial privilege to peer-to-peer counseling programs, which is really a critical component of allowing those programs to operate. So I'm excited to see how those programs can be expanded in corrections and provide that additional support for people who dedicate and sacrifice so much for us. Other than that, we're still working on budget issues, and I'm trying to hold the line on taxes. We saw some bad gun bills that thankfully died. They didn't get the support they needed to get off the floor. So that's been a highlight this last week. But as always, I'm here to serve you. If you have any concerns, please feel free to email me or visit my website, which is representativeskylerrude.com. Definitely honored to serve you. Thank you.